Merry Christmas Eve, guys, from the Harmon household. It is 5 a.m. over here because I filmed this awesome video for you guys yesterday, uploaded it to YouTube, started to watch it last night and show it to my husband, and the sound cuts off halfway through. So here we are doing this again. It seems like the theme of this season is to go with the flow, so that's what we're doing. Super grateful that I noticed that the video didn't have sound halfway through last night, so let's do another hip opening class. If you're just joining us the first time, welcome to the 12 days of yoga with Kat. This is day 12 drummers drumming. If you've completed this whole series and this is your last day, congratulations. I hope that this has helped you through the holiday season. I hope that you feel good in your bodies and in your minds. Grab a couple blocks. Let's get on our mats. This is going to be quick and dirty yoga today. And child's pose. Bring those big toes together, knees apart. Reach your fingertips to the top of your mat. If this is not a comfortable space to start your practice, guys, find a comfortable space. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out of your mouth. Take a deep breath in and out. Begin to soften through the body, scanning and noticing the sensations along the way. Shifting into an ujjayi breath if that is for you. Breathing deep into those sensations, inviting the body to soften. Drawing your attention towards your mind and how you are feeling today. What are the thoughts and emotions that have shown up since you woke up this morning? No judgment in that space, just awareness. And from this awareness, guys, I offer you to set your intention for today's practice. If you don't have a specific intention, I offer you to go with the flow. It's going to be a very fluid practice today. I want to just keep reminding you to love whatever shows up and go with the flow. Holding on to that intention as we begin to move throughout this practice today, resetting and refocusing as many times as needed. On the next inhale, let's rise up, neutral tabletop. Stack those shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees. Lift and activate through the belly and start to find some cats and cows, moving with your breath. Staying linear here, feel free to start to explore, finding different movement through the body, allowing sensation to guide you. And then we'll begin to make our way back towards a neutral space after you've evened out both sides of the body here. Coming back to that tabletop, we'll find a spinal balance. You're going to reach the right hand forward, left foot back, lift up, engage through that belly. Exhale, curl it under, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend and lengthen. Exhale, tabletop. Left hand reaches forward, right foot back, spinal balance. Exhale, curl it under, elbow to knee, just building a little bit of heat. Engaging that core. Lengthen out. Exhale, tabletop. Find a little bit of movement here. Then we're going to begin to move to a modified side plank. So left hand is going to stay down. Right hand reaches up to the sky. And you might just spin that left foot a little bit. Finding that right alignment in your knee. Lengthen out through the body. And we'll go extended, reaching overhead. So left hand can always be in a block if you need this here, but lengthen out through the back of the neck. Inhale, reaches the hand to the sky. Exhale, back towards that right foot. Sweep it down and up again. We'll do 2 more like that. Big circle rotations. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Engaging through the belly, we're going to inhale, rise for gate. Sweep those hands to the sky. Turn the toes out to the left, bend deeply into that right knee. I'm sorry, turn your toes out to the right. You get it. You know what's happening. So you can stay up here or begin to bring your hands down to the earth or blocks. Find movement or stillness as we begin to open up this right hip. So you get to choose here. If you need to sit in a sensation for a moment and breathe into that, just check in with what's happening in your body today and don't feel the need to force anything, right? Go with the flow and love what shows up. We're going to begin to make our way back into that side plank, that modified variation of side plank. Extend, open up through that body. Bring yourself back down to a tabletop. I'm going to knock so much stuff down today. And shake that out or find some cats and cows. And we'll start to move over to the other side. So right hand is going to stay down for this modified side plank. Left hand is going to reach up to the sky and we'll begin to go extended through the body. Reach and lengthen out. Enjoy that side body stretch here. Back of the neck nice and long, pressing the ground away from us. Engaging through the shoulder circles. Inhale, lifts that hand to the sky. Slowly take it back towards that extended leg. Brush it down towards the ground. And inhale, rise back up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, up. Last one. Now let's find our way to gate. So engage through that belly. Lift up. So pull in. Sweep those hands to the sky. Turn the toes out to the left. Begin to bend deeply into that left knee. Hands to the earth or blocks. And again, finding movement or stillness. So each side is going to feel a little bit different in your body. Pay attention to what you need. Try to stay away from that autopilot. All right, tap into what's happening in your body and also what emotions and thoughts are tied to those sensations. Guys, we're coming all the way back into that modified side plank. Back to your tabletop. Taking a cat and a cow. And when you are ready, find your way to your first downward facing dog. So begin to tuck those toes. Lift those hips to the sky. Take a moment to notice how this first down dog is feeling. Relax the back of the neck. Maybe pedal these knees out. Take a big cleansing breath in and out. Inhale high up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. You can step, walk, or hop. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and reach, tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold, empty out the breath. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, and let's take a few rounds of breath in this forward fold. So if you'd like to take a ragdoll arm bind, feel free. If you want to pedal out the knees or any other movement you need in this fold. So we're all going to feel a little bit different. Wherever you're at, see if you can release the top of the head down to the ground. Let the neck and the shoulders be super heavy. Knees can be bent or straight. You can also sway. Slow down the breath. Gently release that hold as you inhale, halfway lift and lengthen, shoulders back, belly lifts. Exhale, fold. Take a deep bend in your left knee, right hand to the sky. Reach in heart forward, tailbone back. We're going to reverse those circles with our shoulders. So top arm's going to reach overhead, down towards the ground, back and up. And your left hand can be on the ground, the earth, or a block. We got 2 more circles. Moving with your breath. After that final round, we'll exhale, forward fold, empty it all out. Switching to the other side, right knee bends, left hand lifts, lengthen. Taking those circles. After that final round, take a forward fold, empty out the breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, inhale, rise up, tall mountain. Bringing those hands to heart center, we're going to step out for star. So toes are going to be out, heels in. Inhale those hands to the sky. Exhale to have a seat for goddess. Hands are going to come down to the thighs. Toes out, heels in. Trying to get the hips in line with the knees. Trying to get the knees on top of the ankles and the knees and the toes in the same direction. If you can, lift your chest. Stillness is great, or you can rock side to side. So while you're here, tap back into your breath. Slow down the inhales and the exhales. Don't let the shoulders, come up by the ears. Keep your belly engaged. Just notice the sensation. Notice the thoughts and emotions that are tied to it. And then shift your thoughts back towards love, right? Not back towards fear or I can't, right? And sensation and pain are different things. So again, listen to your body. Ooh, yeah, we're there. Breathe. Dip your right shoulder in towards center. Come back up. Almost there, I promise. Dip your left shoulder in towards center. And back up. Inhale for star. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Shift your feet parallel to the short edges of your mat. And here's where your blocks can come in if you need them. Take that forward fold. Hands can go wherever you like. You got about 4 breaths here. Notice, scan the back sides of the legs. Do you need to have the knees bent? How can you relax the head? And gently release any binds that you have. Take an inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Walk hands over towards that right ankle. If you can't, hook on. Reach in top of the head towards the top of that right foot. Stay right here and breathe, or begin to bend that left knee, knees and toes in the same direction, and extend. 4 more, bend and extend. 3 more. Rotate towards that right foot. We're going to find a lizard lunge. Heel toe the foot to the right, hands on the inside, back knee comes down for a moment. Press up into your hands, your fingertips. Maybe hands come to a block. That's going to be a little bit more intense. Chest is peeling forward. Hips are melting down. Belly is engaged. Relax the shoulders. Relax the jaw. Slowly come back down. Heel toe that foot back in between the hands. Coming back into our wide-legged fold. So start to rotate. Back to center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's go over to that left foot. Hook on. So as you find your way here, just making sure my microphone's still on. Drop the top of the head towards the top of that left foot. See if you can lengthen out that right side body a little bit more. And then stay and breathe, or take those 5 rounds of bends and extends. Focusing on that breath. Refocusing that intention for today. And after your 5th round, right, we're going to rotate towards the left foot, lizard lunge. Heel toe that foot over, hands come on the inside, back knee starts to come down. And you may just lift up into hands or fingertips, or if you have the space, to find a block. So again, we're in our hips today, so things might be showing up for you. Cleanse them out. Take as many cleansing breaths as you need to. Let's do one together. Big full breath in. Fill up. Lift up. Let it out. And when you are ready, slowly come back down. Heel toe that foot back in between your hands. Coming back into our wide-legged lunge. Fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Toes start to go out to the sides. We're going to bend deeply into our right knee and start to come over to the right for our side lunge. Skandasana. So knees and toes of that right leg are going to be in the same direction. You might be here today. Okay. Maybe you're able to come on down, hips towards the ground. So wherever you go, really pay attention to this right knee and toes. Because a lot of times the knee wants to come in towards the center of you, and you can use your elbow to kind of press that open. We're encouraging our tailbone down towards the ground. Lifting the arch of that right foot will also help with the alignment of the knees and the toes. Try to get into a space where you can breathe here and you're not past that sensation threshold where you're shortening your breath. Let's slowly come through center as low as you can, all the way to the other side. Again, knees and toes in the same direction. And then you might not feel the same on both sides, and that's okay. So check in. You might need to have a little bit different alignment. Yeah, maybe you got ice skating knee, like me. Shoulders creep away from the ears. Yes, let's come back through center, all the way to the right. I know. Let's do it. Hip openers, Christmas Eve. So options on this side to take a bind. You can reach that right hand on the outside of that left knee and then just open up. Or you can take that left arm around your low back, maybe reaching for the right fingertips if you have the space today. Gently releasing that hold. We're going to come through center, over to the other side, and then see maybe if you can open up here. Maybe take a bind. Gently release that hold. Come back through center. Find your wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Walk yourself out to a wide-legged plank. And then press chest back for a wide-legged downward facing dog. Slowly coming back forward into that wide-legged plank. Walking the hands back towards you for your fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe those feet back towards one another. Moving into Malasana. So toes are out, heels are in. A couple of options here. You can use your blocks as a little seat. Yeah. And start, whoa. And start working on the rotation of your hips. So thinking about encouraging the tailbone down and the rotation of the hips to pull underneath and open. Arches of the feet lifting away from the ground. Yeah. So find the variation that is working best for you, and let's breathe in this space. Feeling length from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Oh, I dropped a lizard. I didn't? I did it? Oh, I'm so glad my husband's here. Right there it was, right? A thought popped up that was tied to this sensation. And it was doubt. It showed up, met it with love. Gonna clear it out. Big breath in. Three more breaths in this space. All right, and we got to do it because it's the 12th day. We're going back into a boat. So lift, lightly land. Woo! Bring those feet up. Stay right here or tap our toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and two more for 10, 9. Oh, I'm sorry. No. I should have counted to 12. Merry Christmas Eve. Let's keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in. Bring your feet down. And let's start to rock our way onto our back. So you might have to shift over if you were sideways on your mat with me. And do a little rock and roll for a second. And then we're going to land in a seated forward fold. Just want to glue our hips back together a little bit. So take this in a a very yin style. So legs can be heavy. You're just going to begin to fold forward, and arms can be on blocks. You're just finding like a very, oh my gosh, the words are leaving me. You're not engaging here. You're just kind of softening into this shape. So the legs are very relaxed. And as you fold and get deeper with each breath, top of the head is kind of lengthening away from the tailbone and towards the tops of the feet. So stillness is awesome here. If you need a little gentle sway, maybe taking that, but deepen and slow down the breaths. These last few breaths here, you're just letting go of anything you can, anything that doesn't serve you, any thoughts, any tension or stress in the body. You're just letting it melt off of you onto your mat and disappear. Then we're slowly going to inhale, rise up to a nice tall seat. Allow the spine to find a home here. And then bend the knees, slowly make your way onto your backs. If you have a block, I'm going to offer you restorative bridge as we move towards the close of this practice. So sliding that block underneath the sacrum. Finding a way to get those hips supported here so that they can relax, be super heavy. Legs can go however they're comfortable. I'm going to leave mine planted. Shoulders open up, become super heavy. You got 4 breaths here. Melt deeper each exhale. Let go of the belly muscles. Let go of the glutes, the hamstrings. And after that final breath, you're going to slowly press into the feet. Remove that block out to the side. Allow the spine to find the mat. And then either bring the feet together, knees apart, or feet apart, knees to touch. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Close your eyes. Hi, buddy. Take a moment to find gratitude in this space. Gratitude that you made it to your mat today. Gratitude that you decided to take care of yourself, body and mind. Gratitude for who you are and where you are on your journey. And feel free to stay in this space or begin to slowly make your way towards a happy baby. Grabbing the outer blades of the feet, pull the knees open and wide. If you can't quite grab the feet, grab the ankles, the shins, the knees, whatever you can grab a hold of. Start to flatten out the low back to the best of your ability and then relax the shoulders, the face, the jaw. Finding ease in your breath, ease in your body, ease in your mind. And slowly starting to bring those feet together, knees apart for a moment, little butterfly. And then give yourself a nice squeeze. Knees are falling to the left, arms open out wide, spinal twist. If you need a different variation, please feel free to take it. Relax the shoulders, the belly, the hips. Knees begin to move back through center, making any adjustments necessary, and let's head over to the other side. And slowly start to bring those knees back to center. Taking any final movement you need to take to complete your practice today. And when you are ready, releasing out into your Shavasana. Staying in this Shavasana as long as you need to. Taking as many of those cleansing, clearing breaths as you need to throughout the day. Guys, congratulations. You made it through the 12 days of yoga with Kat. I made it through the 12 days of yoga with Kat, re-recording a couple of videos along the way. I hope you have enjoyed this series. I hope that you feel good in your bodies and in your minds. And I hope that you have cultivated a healthy habit of putting your self-care as a priority. Namaste, friends. Right.